Awesome. So she's leaving me for the summer. She's like, what am I gonna do? I said, well, here it is. This is what we're gonna do. She's gonna take this with her. And then guess what, guys? I'm available to you online. And I'm also available to you this way and on FaceTime. Extend the leg. Check out this positioning just so you know. I'm gonna point her toes down. I'm gonna turn her glute medius on even more. This is part of our butt that we love in our bikinis. She's gonna drop it back down to the ground and back up. So I took a lot of my stuff from, from Tracy Anderson and my girl Jane Fonda. And instead of doing like 100 reps, I do 10 really nice and fine reps. Really difficult to do when you get it right, high and tight. I'm gonna even draw her ribs in one more time just so she doesn't break that, right? Okay, now draw knee to chest. You could use this as an explosive movement too, where you kick it back hard. She used to play basketball, so she's good at explosive stuff. The more explosive plyo stuff you do, the more energy you're gonna use and a lot of more muscles all over the place. Good, one more. Awesome. Okay, now to hands and knees. Okay, and then she has wrist stuff going on, most of us do, so I'm gonna say go to forearms. Let's just forget the wrist. She's gonna go into plank pose. And I might pick up the camera here because I want you guys to see what's going on in this thing. All right, so we've got her in plank. Now what I want her to do is make sure she draws her tailbone down, which she does right there. Okay, now I'm gonna have her tap out, one leg out to the side, and then back in. And I'm gonna let you guys see from the over top view. Once you do this tap out and in, you're turning on your glutes, your hamstrings, and you're preparing yourself again for the load of all different kinds of standing leg stuff. Stay out with one leg out. Let's do this one. All right, so check this out. Hang on. This is my favorite. She's like, oh God. She's leaking out here. I'm gonna pick this back up and I want you to lift this leg off the ground. And there it goes. There goes the squeeze. Good. 2 more. Good, release. Other side. Okay, let's give them the wide leg version. Both legs out wide. She's like, oh God. Here we go. So this is like a jumping jack, wide variation. Lift the right leg off the ground. Woo! Made that look easier earlier. Left leg off the ground. Oh! Right leg off the ground. Oh! Okay. Jumping jacks. Give me 10. Just right there. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest for a second. Yes, awesome. Come into a lunge, right leg lunge. All right. Hands together, wherever you feel that you have your stability from, go up and down. Okay, so we're trying to get the lunges right these days, right? So she's gonna back up just a tad. There you go. Turn this this back leg on as much as you can as you go up and down into the front leg. And most of us do lunges all the time. If you're working for speed and total body, you know, if we kind of suffer on the performance perfection of it. If you really are dialed in to getting it high and tight and right, then you would slow it down how she's slowing these things down. So I would do 10 to 15 if it was body weight. If you want to add some more strength to it, then you're going to pick up your dumbbells and add out more weight and intensity that way. And then change sides. So she probably did about 8 or 10. We're just going to pretend that she did. She counted. Good. 8 to 10. Up and down. And she is cooking. Are we warm? Awesome. And let's do that radiating thing just to give them a variation of an arm thing so that you're feeling now as she pushes more energy into her arms and squeezes all the muscles to her bones, you've just intensified your workout by a lot. And she's giving her upper body something to do besides just hanging on and praying to the gods to get her through this 15-minute workout that she begged me to do inside the house. And now that we're doing it, she's like, whoa! Are you almost at 8 to 10? Okay, awesome. Switch kicks. I've been with you, because you may not know, right? 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8. Ooh, those are good. 7, you good? No. 6, 5, 4. Good, you got 3, 2, 1. Good. Yes! All right, so now she's gonna do a second set. Pick up your dumbbells, go to the same leg, right leg forward, dumbbells on either side. Yes, it's a good one, right? Up and down. When you get up, bicep curl, overhead press. Back down, release. Let's do 8. That was 1. Press. Good. Down. All right, so this is another one of my favorite easy go-tos. Hey Marissa, we miss you. All right, so she's working this, and I'm so proud of Steph. Because Steph is a yoga person, right? And she has fallen in love with weights, and just changing that dynamic for her has changed her overall energy. She actually wants to do weights now more than she ever did in her whole life. And I could speak for her. She can throw a dumbbell at me if I'm wrong, but I think it's enhanced her mood. It's given her a little bit more confidence. There's something about like lifting and feeling the weight of something and feeling strong and feeling really good about yourself inside that whole thing that's going on. Our body is like amazing. It's an amusement park. You want to give it some good stuff. We're designed to push and pull, to throw, to run. We're designed to run for days. How are you feeling there, Steph? Yes. So her endorphins have probably kicked in now, right? You're probably like over that little hump now. There's this weird 5 to 7 minute hump where you're like, ah! You're like, ah! And then you're like, oh yes, this is good. I want to do some more. All right, so let's go to back to a plank. We'll kind of keep it. You're going to use those for your rows. All right, I'll get down in here just to smooth out the timing. Does this hurt your wrist? Okay. So what we're going to do is a single arm row with a dumbbell or no dumbbell. Again, this is all option. So single arm row, single arm row. If that hurts your wrist holding the weight, you just place one hand down and row with the other dumbbell. And let's widen your feet. And as you widen your feet, you're going to have more stability in your pelvis. She is driving down the opposite side of her leg and her body as she rows to the other side. I'm just going to let her go until she's ready to break out. This is a tough one, but man, it's good. Awesome stability in the pelvis. And when she ends, I'm going to have her end in a forward fold. So you're going to take the weights with you. Okay, and then that'll be her rest. And then if you need to, Steph, you can come up and get some oxygen and blood out of your head. Awesome. So now we're standing. We're not cut off. We're still good. Walk back just a tad. All right, so we're going to work on squats. We're going to keep the weights with this because we're still working for intensity. Get out of the way for you. Any squats you want. Let's go for 15 reps. Anything you want. Hold the weights or do something with them because we're going to do 2 variations. So for this one, cool, nice. Maybe hold them this way. Perfect. Yeah, like you're like holding a barbell. Perfect. So we don't have a barbell at home, right? So the way that she's holding it kind of gives you an offset of balance of the upper body and the lower body. It makes your back body work a lot and the front part of your core work well. And she's taking her legs out to a 45-degree angle. And that is her go-to squat movement. It feels best probably in her body. So we're going to let her do that one. She's driving her tailbone down towards the ground. And she and I have been working on these for a long time, so she has a lot of mindfulness in this posture. Good. Good. She's feeling it. Awesome. Where are we at? 10? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Because we're in it for time. Okay. So let's bring the arms down, walk it out, walk it out. And then let's go to a closer grip or a closer stance variation. So the toes and the heels are in the same line, hands are down at either side of your sides. And you're going to go up and down. Okay? How's that feel for your knees and your feet? If it hurts, let me know. Cool. All right, so in this variation, she's It's a closer stance. And it probably works to me the same, more of the quads than the hamstrings and the glutes. She has great hamstrings and glutes, unlike a lot of us out there. So I thought I would change this up for her today. Good. Good. Now let's do, for the fun of it, a bicep curl to an overhead press while you do the last 5. So we'll go down, bicep curl, overhead press, back down, ease it all down at the same time. Good. So if you're training for total body and time, you want to maximize the use of your body as much as you can. So that means you're using the whole body the entire time and maximizing your intensity. Nice. And you can see even in the color of her skin that ramped her up just a little bit more. Good. All right. Then she's going to rest for a minute after that. All right. My other favorites are probably a little bit of some shoulders, which we've done, biceps we've done. We need to do some triceps, a little bit more back. So let's take the TRX for our backs. We're going to do a pull-up. It's going to come to hip level. The handles come right to the hip. She's going to sit back. I'll start her out, give her a little rest for a second. You come down onto your seat, gaze up at the TRX to find this nice 45-degree angle, then pull. I'm trying not to use any part of my legs as I do this. Here you go. She's gonna max out for 10 to 15 reps. She's not gonna do it fast. She's gonna do it to medium tempo or slower. If you do it faster, in my experience, it seems like we use too much momentum. I want to use your freaking back muscles, right? So as she does this, I'm going to change her arm placement. Let's pull it out and wide to your side. Nice. Yes, this is so good for those of us that don't pull enough, that we're always practicing yoga. We don't get to pull unless you're pulling your partner or someone across the floor to get onto their mat, which I've seen maybe once or twice, but otherwise we're not really pulling very much. And this is awesome for Steph. She's built some incredible upper body strength, and this is that whole back line and lat line in the body. And she feels good there. She's like, yeah. Let's give them a pistol squat just for my personal favorite. So one leg is going to extend out, the other leg is going to drop down. She's like, oh man, let's just do 5. Nice. So now you've got one of the hardest, I say the hardest things to do for your legs is a pistol squat. One leg's extended, the other leg is bent, and she's got to pull up on the other side of her body. You can twist it too. There's all kinds of things going on. Nice. And then change sides. How are we doing? Paula, you're watching. You still have time to come and play with me. Let's get your little booty in here. Good. Nice, Steph. Nice. And one more. Good. Boom. All right. So let's say I'm going to have you go onto your knees. I'm going to have you turn your back to the phone. All right. I'm going to show you guys the back. So come to like kneeling. Yeah. Perfect. Let's see if we got this. I'm going to have you turn this way. All right. Arms up over your head. Okay. Yeah. Here. All right, do a pull down like this, and down to your sides, and then all the way back up. All right, ladies that are trying to work your back, dude, please give yourself a set of dumbbells. Go to Play It Again Sports or somewhere and do this movement 2 times a week at least. Start to up your weight. She only has 10 pounds in each hand. So how many of us have taken something over 10 pounds and placed it over our head and onto a shelf or in the closet, right? So it's important to know where your body is and how to use these muscles. So for Steph, yes, she's really been working. Go ahead, push it up. She's been working this for a while in her core. You can see her lats are turning on. There we go. Push, pull. She is simulating a pull and a press at the same time. Otherwise, you can just flop it down and then push it up, flop it down and push it up. But hey, why don't you get some really good use out of it? All right, turn towards the side. I also have her sitting on her knees because it does use your core just a little bit more. Let's actually do one that's just really righteous. You'll never forget it. All right, I think we're signing off here soon. All right, so push the dumbbells down to the ground. Yep. Back down. Bicep curl overhead press. Back down. Lift. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Breath. Back down. Push. And then for the yogis that like to play around with an arm balance, now you've got, maybe, I'll help you, the pull back, the lift off, the back down. Nice. Do it one more time. Come on. And back down, and then a press. Okay, she feels really good about that. Or relax. Holy smokes. Hands down. Press up. Reverse table. Shoulders, shoulder mobility, stability. Let's bring an arm up. Hey. What you say? Down. Other side. Up. Hey. Down. Good. 10. 9. 8. Drive through your hips. Good. Drive through your hamstring. Drive. Good. 4. 3. Good. 2. 1. Kicks. 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 Oh, my booty and my hamstrings. 4. 3. 2. 1. Down. All the way down. Bridge press. 10. 9. She's gonna keep going. 8. See what I'm saying, y'all? You can do this. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. 1. Sit up crunches, maybe. Grab these weights. Scoot back this way. I'm gonna yank you myself. There we go. Head, hands overhead. Just lie down and I'll help you. I'm making this up on the fly too, y'all. This is where I live. So how about this? And then just to overhead. And back down. And overhead. Bend your knees. I mean your elbows, bend your elbows, yeah. All right. Triceps. Little tricep press, a little school crusher, but she's stabilized. So you could do this with 5 pounds and then all the way up to wherever you can. If one arm is changing, life changing, meaning one arm is taking over versus the other, you definitely want 2 dumbbells because you want that other arm to catch up. The right arm, right? It's always dominant. And if you're using just one like she's doing today because we just are on for time, just play around with changing the arms and see if that helps the other arm to catch up. Awesome. And I think we're getting closer to smoked, yeah? Good. So leave that back there. Stay praying to the gods with your hands like that. Extend the legs out back to straighten up off the ground, up, up, up. That's such the yogi to just go and chill. Love it. Do little swimmers. Good. Point the toes. Yep. Scissors. Good. Come in, motivate, work together. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Let's go up. Let's look at your toes. Bring your upper body up. Hold. Big ones. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock and roll forward and back. 5 burpees. Oh my God, we're gonna end on a burpee. Plank it. Here we go. Push up, down, up, jump to the top, jump, back down, down, up, push top, jump, down, push. We've been working on our push-ups. Up. Last one. And I think we got it. Yeah. Yes? Okay, now that was her warm-up. She is going to go work out a little bit more. If you wanted to keep going, guess what? You could repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Guess what we never did though? Is we didn't really rest. So if you don't have time, you're on a vacation, whatever, 15, 20 minutes, you can do this.